Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. So here we are. I've got hoverboard. Yay! So that's what we did last episode, or I did last episode. And this episode, I want to get this base a little bit more under control because storage is now an issue. So I already did print a large storage, but then I also need to get a platform to put that on which to put it on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't have enough space for more. I would love to get some more resin, but we're just going to do the 4 for the time being. That's all I really need. And then just get another platform where I can put storage. And then while that is working on that, spinning that up, I'm going to wander underground, or actually, wander underground. Because why am I doing this? I have hoverboard. I forgot. I've got hoverboard. Hopefully down here I can find. I didn't look for it, but was there resin down here? That I can dig up without destroying how things look up above. Because I mentioned I want to preserve or respect the terrain. So, whoops. Can I fit? Yep. Astroneers, they fit everywhere. So, no, I'm not seeing any resin. So, alright. What I'll do instead, head back up, and I'll just grab from the surface, but not nearby. Like, hey, over here, there's a large amount of resin, so let's go ahead and grab from here. And we'll try to respect the terrain by digging in like this. I can get 2 more. Come on, just a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Head back. So now I'll definitely have enough for a platform and a couple of storage, medium storage. So the idea here is, let's go ahead. I want a large platform B. And then over here, I want medium storage. And more medium storage. So I'm going to be 1 short, aren't I? I thought I'd have enough, but I'm going to be 1 short. And I don't have enough. Oh well, it's fine. Everything's fine. So, alright, and then 1 more. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, there is. Bonk. Okay. I thought my math was right. I doubt myself nowadays with my math, but... Okay, I burned through the battery. Excellent. There we go. Let's see if I can get this. So where's the arrow? The arrow is on the back. So if I do this, it's still going to bump around, but lock that in, put that down, put that in, down. I thought I unpacked it. Come on. There we go. Unpack, unpack. And I had to print 1 more. There we go. So excellent. Now storage is much more under control now, so I don't have to leave stuff on the ground. My base will look a little nicer. I can also hopefully get enough resin for one more platform to put that research chamber on it. So let's get a little bit of homogenization with my resources. There we go. Good enough for right now. Okay. This one right here. All right. So that didn't take too long. So what do I want to do next? So I got the hoverboard. I'm now at that point where it did give me in the mission log, I have the ability to start the Rails missions. Now, these get a little tedious. I think especially the Silva one is very grinding because you have to go all the way down to the mantle and bring back 10 of those giant mushrooms. And the idea is you do rails with that. Well, heck, just laying that many rails will take even longer. But what I hope to be able to do is I would like to go to Glacio first, scout Glacio, find a good spot to build a base, and then that's where that first train station is going to go, because that's what I've got right here. They want me to, that's what this collection will be. Sorry if I'm spoiling, but by now I'm hoping many of you already know a lot of this. If you don't, well, spoilers, sorry. So rearrange a little bit here. There we go. That can go there. Excellent. These look the same. So just making space where that is here, and then we could just swap this out with that one. There we go. Okay. So as I was saying, I would like to start the Rails stuff because Rails are awesome in this game. But of course, do I really need them until I get auto extractors going? And of course, once you have auto extractors, you need power. So there's a little bit of that balance that goes on there as well. So let's take a look. I want to look at, I should say, what I have available in missions. So let's take a look. So there's that. Yep, you have to go to those planets to find those. Bait and switch, that's the snails. But that takes you to every planet, of course. Moving and hauling. I can't remember where that, I think that does unlock something else. Arm yourself, I'm certain does. From thin air, I'm a long ways away from that. Lithium, a ways a bit from that. Getting a QTRTG, another one would be good. Of course, you have to spend all this bytes on all of this just to get a QTRTG. You know, this could work out, but I already have a rover seat and a buggy, and I'm not going to do this one right now, and I don't have the power for that one right now. So let's just do print a tractor. So the tractor, do I have to unlock it as well? Yeah, of course. I only have 1,800 bytes. You know what? I'd rather do the other one. So the glow sticks and whatever, that one, I'd rather do that. So it was glow sticks. Where was it? There we go. Power cells and dynamite. Dynamite and power cells. Power cells. Ow. Do I even have enough for dynamite now? No, I don't. Oh my goodness! I didn't realize dynamite was that expensive. Wow. Okay. I guess I'm not doing that. Oh, wow. What do I want to do then? Okay, I'm going to go scout Glacio. I've been to Calidor. I want to scout Glacio, see if I can find a good site to build a base there. So I'm going to print a couple of solid fuel thrusters. So I have a full one here. I already have, I thought I had a backup somewhere. Nope, I don't have a backup. All right, now I have a backup, and then I'll have a tertiary or secondary backup. Yeah, I guess a secondary. And then I am going to take this field shelter, and then for funsies, maybe I won't do this. Nope, I don't have enough. I wanted to do the landing pad as well. Although, hang on. I can get the 21 bytes easily. Because I think that does unlock another 19. Couldn't be 20 just to really rub it in. Okay, there, that'll be enough for right now. So that will allow me to unlock the landing pad, and then I can do the field shelter and the landing pad over on Glacio as well. That will get me another mission unlocked. So landing pad 750. It is a aluminum. Oh wait, how many? 2 ceramic, and I only had 1. For some reason I thought it was a 1-in-1. Alright. So not quite there. Let's go grab some soil. That's what the soil extractor is for. It's exactly for this kind of thing. And 1 canister gets me 3, whatchamacall. There we go. But, I want, if I'm going to go to Glacio, I might as well also take advantage of the entire, build a shelter and landing pad on another planet. Because that gives... Where was it? Oh, the buggy and the rover, or the rover and the rover seat. Might as well do it, regardless. Yeah, that's going to be a little on the slow side. I do have, there we go. Get that going. Actually, put you over there so I can see the carbon. Okay, turn it off. There we go. All right. Of course, now turn it back on. Oh, I want a portable smelter. This thing costing 5. And a portable smelter does the same darn thing for only 2. I really am surprised they didn't change this when they had released the portable smelter. For 5U, I would expect it to go through all 4 nozzles at once. But apparently, I don't know, for some reason 5U to just get 1. What's the point of the 4 nozzles at that point? What's the point of the 4 nozzles at that point? Should I point out how many times I said the word point? Alright. Now that I have, I think, the resources for the landing pad. There we go. Print that up. Now for this... we're going to... this is what I have to do. Is I have to pack this up if I take it with me. Because that is going to take the space that the oxygenator was in. So... so slow printing. And this is still my favorite piece of music in the game. It makes me think of... the reason I like it is... it makes you think of how lonely the game is. I mean, I could have other people in the game, but really, he's all by himself here right now. Okay, so I have extra thrusters just in case. The oxygenator, the shield, I'm sorry, the field shelter, beacons, so that I can put them down. And I went through both beacons, didn't I? Where did I put the other beacon? Oh, one is by ammonium and the other one's at the, whatchamacall. You know, the whatchamacall. That thing. Solar array. So I want beacons because if I am scouting, I want to remember where I was at. I have space for 2. There we go. Alright. Grab some research, because it's going to be needed. I love the hoverboard. I really do. It just makes exploration that much more easier, I guess is the word I'm thinking of. But okay, so now I do have everything that I think I need. I'm going to lose the music that I really like, because when you launch into orbit, it changes the music. But, oh well. Alright. Off to Glacio. Another new planet. So, I don't really know where to land, because you really can't see a lot from orbit. But it doesn't really matter where I land. I'm gonna go way up here. And then what I hope... oh my gosh! Talk about luck. Holy cow. Wow! And this is why I love the hoverboard. Now I can just do this. But... wow! Holy moly! Oh, wait. Somebody may object. We had a sorry. There we go. All right. Come on. There. All right. So, wow, this is like really lucky to find this. So, bam. Let's do this. Put you up there if I can. Come on. Come on. Yeah, no, we'll make it fall off. There we go. All right. Even got a work light. Excellent. So, all right. Oh, wow. I am so stoked because, wow. This worked out perfect. This really did. I hope there's got a good amount of resources underground. I mean, hematite right there. So that will set me off for the rest of this save. That's all the hematite I will need right there. So hopefully underground there will be some titanite nearby. Not like the last save where I searched for a good, I want to say 45 minutes to near an hour looking underground for titanite and just was not finding it. So I want to go up here, just take a look, see what else I can see in the area. A good graphite deposit nearby would be really nice. Gotta watch out for these boom malin or boom maloons. I never remember what they're really called. Grab some research here. Look around. Gotta remember the O2 issue. I'm not seeing any graphite nearby, but because Glacio can have some pretty good graphite deposits. I've had a lot of luck on Glacio with graphite, but anyhow, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other reason, or the other thing I came here for. We're gonna unpack that. So there we go. Place a shelter, and then unpack the this, if I can get it. Come on. There we go. And all I'm going to do is unpack it. I'm not actually going to need it. And that's it. If I find graphite, I'll pack that back up because I will want that eventually. So, but now I got a free. Oh, excuse me. Whew. A free buggy and a rover seat, so not bad. Oh, we have hematite right off the bat. I'll take that, thank you. All right, so here I am on Glacio. Let's unpack that oxygenator. Believe it or not, I'm going to leave a thruster here now. That way I've got a spare here. I am going to look underground. So what I need to do, first of all, I need this to go off the shuttle, and it won't. All right, well then give me the shuttle. If you're not gonna, you know, we'll just do it the hard way. There we go. So where do I want to go underground? Right next to this? I don't think I want to be right next to this when I go underground. Or do I? I've never done that before. I never have. Let's go ahead. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go underground right next to this. So, Uh, I might regret it, but I can always change things later. That's another great thing about this game. So, alright, so we're gonna explore the underworld of Glacio. And I know I say Glacio because I think of Glacier and then Glaziers, which are the glass people. I don't know, I just say Glacio. It is probably almost certain Glacio, but I like Glacio. Alright, this doesn't have to be wide enough for a vehicle, because I'm not going to probably be bringing a vehicle down here this way. But I should start heading back up and get some tethers. And yeah, I knew I was going to eventually hit that, so... Oops, I wanted to smooth that out. There we go. So, just widen it out a little bit so it's not as claustrophobic. There we go. Alright. I should have looked for compound, and I think I saw compound somewhere nearby. Because I do need more tethers. And I thought I saw some over here. Yep, right there. So, get 2 nuggets of this. There we go, that should be enough. If not, I'll have to come back. So, alright, I'm excited. I love exploring Glacio. It's probably my favorite planet to explore. The underground, you know, finding the Titanite, all the really great research. In fact, that's the other reason I like coming to Glacio first, is there's some really good research here. So you can get thousands of research, potentially. Alright, let's go ahead and enable our drill so we can get through this. And broken through. And there's Titanite right there. Whoa, almost fell off the edge there. Okay, before let's get tethers down here. Oh, there we go. Do a little bit of min-maxing. Okay, I need to make another bundle. I should have put that hematite back on the shuttle, but oh well. I'm not going to be able to take a lot back. Alright. There's a boom balloon or boom mallow down there, so I just got to be careful. In fact, let's just address that issue right now. There we go. Some more quartz, just in case I need another beacon. Alright. And I have reached the caves of Glacio. So let's poke around, see what we got here. Again, let's get some tethers, because suffocating is bad. I don't know, maybe my little guy likes it, you know. Alright. Some quartz way over there. There's some titanite right there. Oh, there's more titanite. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. Because there's titanite. I can see titanite. So I think this is where this is gonna be my main base on Glacio then. Excellent. So I can set up, eventually I'll be able to set up some auto extractors. Oh my gosh, yes. This will be awesome. This will be awesome. So I can probably, actually this one too. Oh, I hear a curious item over there. There we go. Let's go check it out. What do we got here? Dr. Allen, there was an audio disturbance in your last correspondence. Please resend. Grab that. 331. All right. I probably... Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. I just realized I didn't put my tether line where I could easily see it. So... All right. Oh, hey, a sight pylon. So, I've said before... Glacio's main exports are hematite, titanite, and sight pylons, because I use those a lot. I use them as the terminus of my freight lines. They look nice. They are a true terminus, so you can't accidentally extend past them. So they're very handy. So I will definitely be picking up a lot of those and taking them back to Silva. You can pack them up with the packagers. So yeah, this is looking good. I even got some frozen argon, which will be useful for the rails mission. So if I explore a little more, what if I go this way? Is this just a dead end this way? I just want to poke around. I'm also looking for research while I'm poking around. So, not a lot of research, unfortunately, but plenty of titanite. Oh, I say that, and then there's 3 of them right here. So, yeah, look at that, 3,200. It's funny, I just had this vision. I remember as a child, my mother was saying something to my dad about something that they had to buy. And, okay, I'm going to age myself here, folks. They were talking about a car, buying a car. And it was a new car. And I remember my mom saying, it'll be $5,200. And I asked, what does 5,200 mean? And she explained to me, well, it's 5,200, but it's 52 100s. So that's why we say 5,200. But that was when I learned how to use that phrase of, whatever 100. And there's your useless tidbit of Kuros Paladin's childhood. So, you don't want to know the rest of my childhood. So, all right. So, I'm happy with the site, as I said, and yeah, there's actually quite a bit of research down here. So, so I've established a beacon, so I know where I'm going to be now. Oops. I'm going to definitely set up a base here. When I go back up, I'm going to be looking around at... I don't use the hoverboard down here very much because there's too many holes that you can just suddenly go into. So I've learned on Glacio, do not, avoid using the hoverboard underground unless you've paved a path. But anyhow, up here, so I've got a hematite deposit that I can exploit for all the hematite I will ever need. It looks like I will have enough titanite down below for all I will ever need. So here I am. I'm good above ground. I'm good below ground. Here's what I would like to do. I'm going to finish up by exploring some more surface area of Glacio. But what I'm going to do before I wander off is I want to leave behind as much as I can, because I may find some really useful items as I go around. So, come on. That's just trash. So, I am going to keep that thruster with me just in case. The beacon, I would like to keep it just because if I find something I want to go back to, I'll be able to mark it with a beacon. All right. Let's just... I guess I'll head towards that gateway chamber. So the other hope is I might expose another... oh, I wanted to read that one. A rescue mission. This initiative is pointless, but data can still be recovered from the Triton. Okay. Oh, darn it. I didn't want to pick that up. Oh, well. I just wanted to leave it there, so... Oh, well. I might uncover another landing pad, but I like that one. I don't need any other landing pads now. Whoa, friends. But if you keep moving, they don't catch up to you. I might even get lucky and discover... That did happen to me in the last game. I got really lucky the last series where I just found, I think, 2 of the probes before I even got the probe scanners. But I'm looking around, see if I can find anything. The wrecks on Glacio are really good. That's actually what I'm looking for, are wrecks, because they tend to have some really good resources on them. Especially titanium alloy, which then means I can just skip altogether the medium shuttle. So I'm going to go up here so I can look around, get a better view of what's in the area. Got some friends up there, so just got to be careful. I don't see any points of interest, or wrecks, I guess, not actually points of interest. There's a rock garden over there. Let's head towards the rock garden. I just got to watch out. I've got friends on the other side here. But they're all shooting off. So maybe I'll find over here the one of the probes. It's not really useful, but never know. And sometimes there are wrecks. What am I stuck on? There we go. Sometimes there are wrecks buried in these rock gardens too. So I am not seeing much. I really should watch out for boom mallows. Oh, there's, I think, one of the other new plants. The nubcap. That's one of the new ones. So, oh, I can sneak through here. And then there's the Arctic choke, which I haven't seen yet. But I really haven't been... There's one right there, that blue thing. So that's one of the other new plants. Silva got... I'm sorry. Glacio got 2 new plants, and Novus got nothing. I'm not sure why they did that, but that's what happened. Okay. Again, I'm just looking for wrecks. I want to find a wreck because they really do tend to have some good salvage. Or not salvage. Resources on them. I could have upped that in the creative mode stuff, but I didn't. So Just felt that wasn't necessary. Although, wow, did I accidentally reduce them? Because normally I would have seen one by now. Yeah, normally I would have seen something by now. I think Glacio it really is my second favorite planet. It is pretty. It is pretty. And it also has a lot of use. I mean, the almost got nailed by that. It really is pretty, and it has good resources. Like I said before, the hematite and the titanite are very useful. So, I mean, end game definitely. So one-stop shopping on Glacio. Yeah, I'm having visions of that other save. Oh, here we go. Here's a wreck. And this is just how I play. There's no wrong way to play the game. Nobody should ever tell you you're playing this game wrong. Oh my god! Look at that! 3 awesome things. A Lego brick research, titanium alloy, and steel. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to find graphite. Because I have to pack that up. Do I see any nearby? I passed a tiny little patch of it earlier. But, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am taking this back. Oh, I'm going to attach it there so it doesn't clip through. There we go. I am putting this beacon down. I am making it yellow because that's like something I want to come back to soon. Black are points of interest that I'm... Black or yellow, but I already have... No, I don't have a black one here. Anyhow, yellow. All right, so now I am looking for graphite because I definitely want to pack that up and take that back. And then that'll be the end of the episode because I have been going for a while. Lots of ammonium around here. Look at that. That's a nice field of ammonium. So, yeah, graphite, not as common as I would like, but do I see any around here? No graphite. So, I'm not even going to research that Lego brick. I want it as part of my collection. I really do. I know you can also find them on Aatrox and probably in the core of... there's graphite. Excellent. You can find it in the core of Aatrox and in the core of Glacio as well. But you generally have to have diamond to get to it. So... Oh, that was a lot more than I wanted, but oh well. Alright. Or more than I needed, I should say. Alright, packager. Oh, there's even some over there, too. I can pick up one more. I would love to take it, but I'm not dropping any of this other stuff. I know the tethers are not exactly, that important, but maybe one day I'll be back. Maybe one day. It reminds me of a save long ago. I left a soil canister behind to pick up, I forgot what it was, something else. And then much later, oh, I remember why. Much later, I just found it again. It won't let me put it on there, will I? Will it? Nope, I got to... Well, actually, I think I can if I cheat. Now it might let me. Yeah. So the reason I do that is I have had items clip through after packing them. So, oh, I can get... Oh, I don't want the scrap. I'd rather get the graphite. There it is. Okay. All right. That's it. So I'm heading back to Silva. Oh, that's why I didn't want the other graphite. Okay. I do want to take this back, so... Alright. Alright, back to Silva, and I got a titanium alloy. Actually, before I do that, is it 1 or 2 that you need for the large shuttle? Just 1. So, boom. I'm golden. I can do it right now. I have enough. I have enough bytes to do it. But I do want the hydrazine thruster instead. So, but yeah, just skipped the medium shuttle. So, all right, back to Silva. Boom, there goes another one of those. So I do need to get enough bytes for... I want to make certain that is the right one. For the hydrazine thruster, but then I have to also start getting hydrazine, which means I need the atmospheric condenser. So still quite a ways to go there. But I'm so geeked that I found my Lego brick research, that I found the titanium alloy, the steel, that I found a really great landing, pad, wrecked landing pad site on Glacio. That was a very productive mission to Glacio. I also like, by the way, speaking of the music, I like this waltz. I'm pretty certain it is a waltz. The Astroneer waltz or whatever. My leaning tower of thrusters fell over, but oh well. So there we go. I've been going long again. Hey, I got Glacio. So maybe I will start with the Rails missions over there. But I still need auto extractors, a heck of a lot of power production. Although Glacio has really good wind. The wind turbines give, I think, 50% more on Glacio. But I need a lot of power production to get those auto extractors going. Although, what am I going to do with a whole bunch of Titanite and hematite? At this point, not too much. But I'm just excited about that one. So, that's enough for this episode. We're going to continue on after that. Actually, let's just really quick. So, digging deeper, I'm going to leave that for the time being. Forward progress. Sure, we'll get that. So, just more junk to leave laying around. But, there we go. Oh, I left... But I don't care. I left the landing pad over on Glacio. Not a big deal. So, all right. So, next episode, going to do a little bit more work here on Silva. Maybe actually start working on the atmospheric condenser so I can get some hydrogen. And then I have the chemistry lab. Start getting some hydrazine. And then that way, trips back and forth. I don't have to burn through the solid fuel thrusters. And I'm really excited. This save, that site on Glacio, that I think I'll be happy with this save. I really do. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, I will see you all in the next episode. Take care and bye.